Audrey, great swimming so far here at the Pro Series. You had the 100 butterfly yesterday, the 200 fly tonight, double first place event winner. Let's talk about the 200 tonight, because that's your main, correct?
Yes, that's what I'm training for towards next summer.
209. How was that time for you this evening?
It was 210. I'm not disappointed with the time. It's like, you know, for February it's still pretty good, but I'm a little bit frustrated with the way I swim it. Like, my goal was to have a really good third 50, and that was actually my worst. So that was a little bit frustrating because I tried really hard, and I thought at some point like that I had it, but you know, I figured I didn't. So you know, I know I need to work on that, and still got a couple of weeks before our national trials, so that's the main work I have
Only
to
a
do.
couple weeks.
Well, our trials are in the beginning of first week of April, so you know, 6 weeks.
Okay, so are you at pretty heavy training right now?
Yeah.
Okay, and then that third 50 not being there, do you think it's just because you're not really rested, or did you go out faster than you wanted to?
I think it was truly a question of will, because my coach told me that my technique was pretty good, so I didn't like look tired at all. I looked like pretty good. I think I, you know, still need to work maybe mentally on how hard I won that race. And you know, like the third 50 is really tricky, it's starting to hurt, but I was feeling really good. Maybe I should have pushed a little bit harder, so I think I need to work maybe in training and put myself in a difficult situation and fight a little bit more.
How about that 100 yesterday? You were under a minute 59. How does the speed feel in the 100?
It felt pretty good. Like, I feel like I had a lot of speed, and you know, tonight it was there too. So the 100 for me is pretty good. Like 59, it's okay at that point. You know, I'm not really looking for in this event next summer. So
right.
You know, it's just like to swim it and just getting ready, use it to for my 200.
Now, you've gone through some changes in Montreal with coaching and facilities. What's been going on with your training? And can you share some insight into that?
Well, the Swimming Canada decided to close their national training center in Montreal. So I felt that, you know, I had like two options, like either stay with my coach in Montreal and figure something out, or move in Toronto where there's a national training center. And I decided that so close to, you know, we're like 2 years before Rio, so I decided like to try to keep my coach. So we're kind of training only me and Victoria Poon in a pool downtown Montreal. It's a 50-meter pool. We get to swim like 2 or 3 times a week, long course, and the other practice or short course. But I think for me, like, we're trying to figure out like how to still have access to all the specialists we need to, and so far it's been great. It's just that our coach actually is doing volunteer work. He's not getting paid this year, so I'm really grateful for him to still be able to you know, train us and support us, and you know, the quality of his work is still like you know, like irreproachable, like it's really perfect. So you know, and he's really doing volunteer work this year, so I'm really grateful he decided to do that for us.
Are you training by yourself then, or do you have others that are in that small group with you?
It's really only me and Victoria Poon. So sometimes, well, because she's like a sprinter, like a pure sprinter, I get to do a lot of practice by myself. But you know, like you get used to it, and I think at some point it's an advantage, like the coach is there like for me and get to see everything I do and comment on it. So it need I think it's hard sometimes mentally to be like, to push yourself into the hard practice and do them by yourself, but like other time I get to have my coach all for me, and like he can like comment on everything I do. So you know, it's an adaptation, but yeah, it's working for me.
Okay, lastly, you're a veteran now. How do you feel the 200 fly is shaping up for Canada as you get ready for trials and hopefully making that Olympic team in Rio?
I think all the women's side in Canada is pretty strong. I think there's a lot of young women and older women like me that are really training and are in good position to make the Olympic team. So I think, and especially in the butterfly event, like the two younger girls, Noemi Thomas and Catherine Savard, are more like sprinters, but they're training really hard and they're really at the international level. So it's going to be an interesting fight for who's going to make that team.
Good. Well, good job this weekend, and we look forward to seeing how you do at trials.
Thank you.
Thanks, Audrey.